Hey, Novelenial, doing my test plays today. So we're running your map here again, Evaporate. I will run the Expert Plus real quick, just because there was the whole mapping extensions shenanigans last time. Mostly just so you can make sure it all works in my head. But I mean, hey, this is appearing on my normal headset, so we clearly have no mapping extensions. Should be no problem there. And I just want to see how it looks and stuff, and see the lights and whatnot. But I'm also going to focus on the lower difficulties. So I mean, I'm going to try not to pause for the Expert Plus one unless I really have to. I mean, you mentioned making changes before, so I mean, I don't anticipate I'm going to have much to add for that one. So I'm just going to kind of go ahead and jump right in. But like I said, I'm mostly going to more focus on the lowers.
The gears and upon the wheels.
Feel that beat down, bitch. Life's just a dream, then you blink and that's it, that's it.
Whoops, sorry, that was my bad. I don't know why I did that. Ooh, that was fun.
Dream, blood tied to the shapes that I've seen. Heavy blow, addicted to the rubbery remedies, synthetic silicone, play clean. There's green by fumes and heat waste. All doomed, assume it's E-Day. Rotate suit with the hip can't degrade. Steady tuned to the top.
I like those small notes there, that's fun. That part was just really satisfying to play. Ooh, I like these walls. These are really cool looking. Actually, just all your walls in general are looking really stylish.
Keep him into the flickers of my power. That kid with the long touch, slit wrist with a broken iPhone. Spirit of an MP3. I just killed you with my dreams. Teardrops burned to the center of my cheeks. Real ribs around the flesh beads. Walking down the river where souls are sold peas.
I like to use the horizontal notes.
Wound gaping in the corner of your head.
Yeah, so that was a really good wind up for a window there. Yeah, same there. Like, that window was a nice setup. I don't know why I keep messing up those tiny notes. I'm probably rushing them. My bet is I'm probably rushing them.
Upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop.
I think those up notes, I think that was where you had the horizontal notes last time, and the up notes are way better. Oh, there's a weird thing. I think it was just a spawning effect where it looked like the note was kind of hidden in your lower level walls. I don't think that matters, but just that confused me for a second there. Like the note was kind of spawning in the ground. There's probably not much you can do about that, though, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Yeah, your walls are really good. Yeah, honestly, very little to play. I can't remember exactly what I would have said in the previous maps. I think my comments were things like windows not having enough oomph behind them. The including where you use the windows this time felt much more appropriate. Like I felt the emphasis behind them, and I felt like you gave me enough wind up to be able to hit them properly. Same thing, like before you had like those horizontal notes. I think it was after the pause with the bombs. Now you had them as up notes. I mean, I know it looks more quote unquote boring, but it played so much better. So yeah, I like that a lot. Honestly, very little to kind of comment on it. That felt very polished to me. So yeah, good. Kind of just
and
keep
you've got
going.
to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels.
Feel that beat down, bitch. Life's just a dream, then you blink and that's it, that's it. Don't smoke if you got 'em. Color of a TV, toilet bowl home. Put your little mind crime hybrid. Go by a child with a high stitch. Baptized in Wi-Fi high. Third eyes, finger, dark's a dream. Blood tied to the shapes that
Whoa. I think that part is fine, like from, the technical, like there's no vision blocks, anything like that. But I found it cluttered and kind of hard to read with all the stacks there or chains there, which is funny because it's probably not any harder, of course, than Expert Plus. But I think it's more just I'm expecting that on Expert Plus, right? That said, I mean, in general, I feel like this is probably. So I'm going to turn this down. I feel like I'm shouting. In general, so far, I feel like this is a hard expert, but it's appropriate given the difficulty of the Expert Plus. But yeah, for some reason, I just found... Yeah, some of these just... I think because some of the chains almost kind of look weird, too. I don't know. Am I just being silly? Sorry if the music is now too loud. I don't know, just something. Okay, I probably won't belabor this point anymore. Just something feels a little bit off through this section, like it's difficult to read / I don't know. Sorry, I'm being super vague, but maybe I would simplify it. Either making it not change, shorter chains. I don't know.
When the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart,
I could kill it in my sleep, but the trash driven up the motherfucking beat. And embedded in my head, feeling interested, trying to keep it moving to the flickers of my brow.
Yeah, like sections like this are just maybe a little hard for Expert, but I don't think so, because like your Expert Plus was challenging. Like it's definitely easier, so I think it's fine.
I just killed you with my dreams.
I think there's nothing wrong with having a challenging Expert Plus or Expert difficulty, especially because you made a hard one. Like if someone who normally plays Expert Plus, my God, sorry, I can't words today. If someone who normally plays Expert can't handle this, they can just play your next one down. So. Yeah, that one didn't feel... I don't know if that was easier than what you had before, but that didn't feel nearly as hard.
and you've got to make it stop.
If that was just a mirror of what you had before, I'm going to feel really stupid, but it happens. Yeah, and same thing, like you had a bunch of chains there and stuff, but like they were fine. So no, I really just think it was just that one section. All the other chains felt perfectly fine. Oh man, crazy wall. I still sorry, the walls are still just really cool. Okay, yeah, honestly, not much to say about that. So, I mean, kind of overall difficult, but yeah, I mean, that's a fun drop down. Difficult, challenging, but it makes sense with the Expert Plus, so I think you're fine there. Maybe just that one part with the chains I would nerf a little bit, but otherwise I think that's pretty good.
And you've got to put your
Again, if someone finds it too hard, they can play this.
Feel that beat down, bitch. Life's just a dream, then you blink and that's it, that's it. Feeling so confused, I'm till I rip a TV, toilet full of vomit. Torches that don't mind crime hybrid, kilobyte travel with a high grind, I stitch. Baptized in Wi-Fi, eyes, finger for a Dexedrine, blood tied to the shape of something I've never seen. Body glow, addicted to the rubbery remedy, synthetic silicone, plate clean. Screened by fumes and e-waste, all doomed to assume it's D-Day. Day suit with the hippocamp degrade, steady tuned to the operate.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know why, but I felt that was techie kind of, like, because he kind of had it as the backhand here and then going into a forehand into the bottom corner. Like, nothing wrong with that, but that felt a little out of place. Like, I would see that more in a techier map when I feel that your map is a little bit more balanced. Yeah. Like, again, it's not that I don't like it. It just felt a little out of place. That kind of crossover-y kind of thing, too, might be a little bit scary for hard difficulty.
Time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart.
I could kill it, sleep, but I trust driven on the motherfucking beat. Hidden and embedded in my head, something interesting, trying to keep it moving to the flickers of my throat. That kid with the long touch, slit wrist with a broken iPhone. Spirit of an MP3.
You're doing a really good job of still having lots of side-to-side momentum in this map, but for the most part, like, I'm mostly staying central, which is like what you're going to need for a hard level player. But I still feel like I've got a movement, I've got dancing. Ooh, that might be a little hard because of the stacks. That just might be a little intimidating. Also, just want to point out, I think your other difficulty had this too, your expert. I can't remember expert plus already, but you were just perfectly leading me through these dodge walls. Like, I don't even have to think about it. I'm just there, which that is awesome. Yeah, like that. Like, I didn't even have to think about it. It's just like,
You can't take part.
I'm going where I need to go, and it's just
Upon the wheel,
effortless.
upon the levers, by all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop.
Ooh, that kind of was the same situation where I think the block got hidden. Like, obviously I saw it by the time I got there, but that block on the left kind of got hidden by the floor walls. Good enough. So it's not a big deal for me because I don't need a lot of reaction time, but I could see someone who plays... Yes, I missed the last note. Good job. I could see someone who plays this difficulty maybe getting a little jump scared by that. But in general, I like that a lot. Yeah, the difficulty felt really good. And like I said, you did a really good job of still introducing some motion. But like in general, I remained mostly central, which again is what you want for this difficulty, in my opinion. But like, again, you had that movement, you had that dance to it. So yeah, I like that a lot. That felt like a really good down map. So again, if someone finds expert too hard, then the hard difficulty, I think, will be much more approachable. Pretty big drop for the notes, but again, 3 is that's appropriate. So yeah, and I think your numbers were all good. Yeah, I don't like that number. It should probably be higher. Oh, okay. I'll look at the numbers more carefully in the editor or on the map checker and stuff. But that seems odd that that's a lower number than the other 2 difficulties. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Yeah, this is great. Very little to add on my end. The lights look good. The walls are incredible. So yeah, I think this is pretty great. So yeah, leave it there. Hope that helps.